Hi, I'm Reese.
I'm Nina.
And I'm Roman.
We are sixth graders at Glen Hills Middle School in Glendale. This is our first year participating in this competition. Our class created new moon cities for this year's challenge, Living on the Moon.
I love my experience with this competition because I got to learn about space science. The first thing we had to think about was how to protect our city from all the moon hazards and how to produce breathable air.
We decided to build our city under a bubble dome of polycarbonate material. We even made a poster using the engineering process to describe this problem and how a dome would solve it.
I had never thought about living on the moon before. I really like researching about different topics and being able to incorporate them into our essay and model. My favorite topics to learn more about was clean energy, waste management, and superfoods.
The whole process was more challenging this year with the pandemic. With our school being virtual, we had to be innovative even to figure out how to meet. We met through Zoom and Google Meets with our mentor and also in my garage to build and to film the presentation. I like to edit videos, and I learned more about video editing than I expected to.
I like to learn about the science behind engineering. Specifically, I liked learning about helium-3 fusion. I couldn't believe how much energy it produced without blowing up. I also learned that the reaction is powered by deuterium. How about you, Reese?
My favorite part was creating the model. I like how we had to build a city and incorporate real ways to live there, like police and fire stations, recreational areas, and commercial and residential zones. I really liked building the underground lava tubes too, because it was important to have a place to grow food.
I helped to build the industrial zone and the robots. I wanted to represent helium-3 fusion reactor in the model. Helium-3 was one of our moon resources for our city. It produced most of the clean energy that powered our city, but doesn't produce radioactivity or pollution.
The other moon resource we used in our city was lunar regolith. We made most of our buildings out of lunar regolith that we engineered into a product called mooncrete, which is a light, flexible material that is very strong and withstands moonquakes.
If you went to visit our city, you would feel right at home. There are so many types of engineers in our city, including emergency engineers. An emergency engineer is a new profession that we invented to work with robots to keep our citizens safe. Also, we have 6-hour workdays so that residents can exercise and socialize to be happier while living on the moon. You'd love the free moon bikes and the moon bike trails that are all over the city. You would also visit the space park or take a trip to the National Crater Zone.
You'd love living in our innovative, futuristic, sustainable, and diverse city.
We are thankful for all of the engineers and our mentor and our teacher for guiding us through this process. Thanks to STEM Forward for organizing this competition every year.
We've learned so much from competing in Future City, including teamwork, problem solving, model building, essay writing, and so much about the moon.
I agree. This has been and still is a great experience for us and for our whole team. We have learned so much from it.
We can't wait to represent our state in the national competition, and we can't wait to compete again next year.